Hey there everyone, this is Michael Dougal, the Nootropic Reviewer, and during this video I'm going to share with you all the nootropic supplements that I've tried and not noticed an effect from. And you will likely disagree with me with this list of nootropics or some of them, but that's nootropics for you. There's going to be nootropics that work for you but may not work for your friend. And fortunately, we have some studies done which have large enough sample sizes for us to determine whether they may be right for us. But unfortunately, with nootropics, we're very limited on studies, so we have to rely on anecdotes. So I'll share my experience here, and these are all nootropics that I have used like more than just once. I mean, I've gone through a full cycle of like maybe 90 days or at least a bottle's worth or 30 days and pretty much determined afterwards that it was not worth continuing using this in my daily regimen or weekly regimen. And we're jumping to the very first one, and these are in no specific order, and that's Ginkgo Biloba. We know Ginkgo Biloba as one of the greatest supplements at improving memory while being relatively safe. So I used it once when I was a student, but even afterwards as a residential real estate agent from different forms. I didn't notice anything from it, but I do have the odd person mentioned to me that it's a very good supplement for them. And the issue with Ginkgo is that there is a total lack of research for younger individuals. There is some science showing that for elder people or maybe people with some sort of cognitive impairment that Ginkgo Biloba can be effective. The next supplement we have is maca, and what I was using maca for was to boost my testosterone levels. Didn't do anything for me whatsoever. I would hope that it had some health benefit, but I discontinued use of maca after 60 days, and I've talked a little bit about some of my favorite nootropics for boosting testosterone in this video right here. The next nootropic we have is Racetam. This is probably the only Racetam where I didn't notice a benefit from. What Racetam is known for is for improving memory and also helping with cognitive function, helping you be more sharp. But I noticed like the other Racetams, Paracetam, Oxyracetam, Aniracetam, I could use those on a consistent basis. Racetam not, because I didn't really see any benefit from it. Our next nootropic is called chaga, which is a mushroom, and chaga is pretty much known for its antioxidant benefits. It's good for immune support and helping you to avoid sickness, but as far as like productivity, being more sharper, I didn't really notice any benefit and did not try it again then afterwards. But it is in a few like nootropic blends that I found, so I still take it that way. Our next nootropic we have is PRL853. This supplement got really popular about a year ago, specifically for its memory improving benefits. As shown over here in this graph, we can see it ranks as one of the best nootropics out there for improving your memory. But I have still found that Bacopa Mineri has been more effective for me. I tried substituting PRL853 in my nootropic supplement stack instead of Bacopa, but I didn't see any benefit, so no need to spend money on it as it's pretty pricey. Our next nootropic we have is choline bitartrate. Choline, very healthy, good for our brains. It's found in egg yolks, as we know, but the bitartrate form specifically, I didn't notice anything from. I think if you can't get your hands on an effective form of choline like alpha GPC or like CDP choline, then I think choline bitartrate, it may be appropriate, but don't really expect to get the same benefit you would get from alpha GPC as far as like fighting fatigue and overall cognition throughout the whole course of the day. Our next nootropic supplement is CoQ10, which we've seen some research in elder people showing it can be good for cognition. I'm really not sure what the supplement does. There's a lot of maybes with this supplement, like it may help with fertility, it may help with improving your skin quality. Quite honestly, I'm not sure why people ask me about this supplement so much. Like CoQ10 is found in a lot of multivitamins, but as far as like a nootropic to aid your productivity, don't expect to notice anything from it. There may be the odd individual that does see a benefit. I would be surprised though. The next nootropic supplement is Cordyceps, which is a mushroom that's really supposed to help with your cardiovascular health, and I run at least twice a week. I was hoping to see the benefits. I really tried because I kept on hearing about experiences and people use Cordyceps and their cardio improved when it came to like running or even weightlifting. So I saw no benefit whatsoever, and then a year later when Nootropics Depot rolled out a product, I tried that too. I didn't notice it at all. The next nootropic supplement we have is curcumin, which is very good for heart health. It's also a very good antioxidant to take. I don't really see it much as a nootropic, like nootropic meaning sort of like brain supplement. I didn't notice anything when I took curcumin, but that being said, I'm still going to continue using turmeric in some of my cooking because it's healthy for you and there's really no side effects, but don't expect much from it. And then the same thing can be said about this next nootropic supplement called milk thistle, and I actually like milk thistle. I still take it from time to time. What it's for is for detoxing the liver. So if you are somebody that is somewhat concerned about your liver health, or maybe you're questioning whether specific nootropics can be harmful to your liver, then you can consider taking something like milk thistle. It's almost side effect free. Our next nootropic is going to be Huperzine A. Wow. I had really high expectations with Huperzine A just over 10 years ago when I was a student in university, and nootropics were kind of uncommon. There wasn't a lot of research you can read about. There wasn't a lot of videos on it like there are now. But Huperzine A was something that stood out on a lot of the communities for people saying it had great benefits. And I took it, given that it was pretty inexpensive, which is good, and I didn't notice anything from whatsoever. Yet I was just questioning, maybe it's me, maybe I'll try more, maybe I'll try taking it with a meal. Like, I tried everything with this supplement. I didn't notice anything whatsoever. And the same can be said about this next supplement, Vinpocetine. Maybe you see benefit from it because I see it in pre-workout supplements here and there. So let me know in the comment section below. I would love to give another shot with Vinpocetine, but what scared me is that there's more negative experiences with it than there are positive. There is some research showing that it does have harmful side effects, and at the same time, like, amazing benefit. You won't pretty much find anyone who says Vinpocetine is in their top 5 nootropics, or if that is the case, then it's just because they haven't really been exposed to enough nootropics. Our next nootropic supplement is black seed oil. I realize a lot of you seem to like it. That's just my experience. I've used it along with my other nootropics. I didn't notice anything from it whatsoever. Our next nootropic, although there's a bit of a side note with this one, it's Phenibut HCl. That one didn't do anything for me. I even tried doses of like 2 grams, 3 grams. That's very high, but that could be because I use the HCl form. I mean, it is the reason why, because once I use the Phenibut FAA, so the free amino acid form, that really worked for me. And so I would say with Phenibut, you may want to try a couple forms of it if you're not seeing a benefit, but it's not really that great of a nootropic anyway if your goal is productivity. It's more like for anxiety, helps you sleep a little bit. It can be horribly addicting, so I think you're better off staying away from it. And I've talked a little bit about my experience with that particular nootropic supplement in this video right here. Our next nootropic is Shilajit. This one I'm a little bit on the fence of because I've used it in capsule form where it didn't too much, and then I got it in dropper form. I think I noticed a little bit more, although it's really hard to point like exactly what it's doing. So it's known to help with energy levels, but also as an antioxidant, and people seem to have better workouts with it. Some people even say that it improves their testosterone levels. So it hasn't done that for me specifically. Maybe it helped me a little bit with energy, so stay tuned for my further videos. I should definitely talk more about it. Our next nootropic is reishi mushroom. This is supposed to be like one of the best supplements to avoid sickness, which of course is especially appropriate right now. So the form that I used was the red reishi from Nootropics Depot. I've also used some other forms. I didn't notice anything from it. Plus, with its price tag, I didn't really see any need to continue with it. Our next nootropic we have is Sulbutiamine. So Sulbutiamine, this is supposed to be very good for like stabilizing your mood, though I've seen myself as somebody who doesn't really have too many issues around like mood imbalances because I take good care of my mental health. I take a nap during the day. I really feed my mind positive stuff. So maybe that's just why I didn't notice it working. Our next nootropic we have is turkey tail, and same thing can be said about the other mushroom supplements. Like, I didn't notice anything from taking it. And if you were to ask like which mushroom supplement does work for you, then it would be lion's mane. Like, I love lion's mane. It's in my top 5 nootropics. I've talked about my experience with it during this video. You'll see right over here. Our next nootropic is uridine monophosphate. I may give another shot to uridine, but the way I look at it is like there's no point if you're using something like alpha GPC, which already helps for cognitive function, because alpha GPC is one of those supplements which like it goes very well with other nootropic supplements that you take. And I see uridine kind of like that too, in that don't expect it to do anything magical when you first start taking it, but it could be a nice add-on to your nootropic stack. One of the reviews on Nootropics Depot, not sure if it's real, but it says the stuff really makes your mind sharp. It's not immediate or in your face though, but you'll notice it throughout the day. So that's what I would expect from taking uridine, but it didn't work for me. Maybe it worked for you. Our next nootropic supplement is NMN, which became very popular over the past couple of years, specifically around anti-aging. And if you ask Google what NMN does, it says it has been able to suppress age-associated weight gain, enhance energy metabolism and physical activity, improve insulin sensitivity, eye function, mitochondrial metabolism, and prevent age-linked changes in gene expression. So it sounds very good. I didn't notice anything from it, but maybe it's something I will consider taking in my later years moving forward. And the same thing can be said with Resveratrol. Resveratrol I use specifically for improving my testosterone levels, as I saw it in a lot of different testosterone blends, but it didn't do anything for me. Though I didn't notice Resveratrol working, what's great about it, and there's a lot of research backing this, is that it actually like protects brain function. So if you're somebody elder, maybe you're experiencing some form of cognitive decline, like you're noticing you're getting a bit of memory loss or something related, then it could be worth giving a shot to. It's not too expensive, as you know, And there's a number of supplements out there that I still take despite, not like noticing any benefit. Don't question the intake of vitamins and minerals. You take them for the same reasons that you eat healthy food and you eat vegetables, is that it's going to be good for you long term. And I hope you did find this information helpful. Do subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, then drop a comment so I know you're here. And if you'd like to chat with me one-on-one, you can directly message me on Instagram, but you're going to be better off subscribing on my Patreon. Plus, on my Patreon page, you will find posts that I've released, like my recent nootropic order or my full nootropic stack, so you'll get quite a bit of value out there. And don't forget to join us on Discord, where we have a 24/7 chat room where you can get your questions answered very, very quickly, and we're having a lot of fun. I thank you for your interest in nootropics, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.